I am Assistant Professor Nikhat Anjum. Today's topic curriculum, concept and scope, need and importance, utility and aims. Curriculum does not means only academic subject traditionally taught in the school, but it includes the totality of experiences that pupils receive through the manifold activities that go on in the school, in the classroom, library, workshop, playground, and in the numerous informal contact between teachers and pupil. In this sense, the whole life of the school becomes the curriculum which can touch the life of the students at all point and help in the evolution of a balanced personality. Curriculum is a tool in the hand of the artist teacher to mold his material pupil according to his ideals, aims and objective in the studio means school. The curriculum may be defined as all the experiences that pupils have while under the direction of the school. It includes classroom and extracurricular activities, work as well as play. Curriculum consists all the experiences of the learner under the control of a school. It is more than the textbook, more than subject matter, even than a course of study. It is the total situation or group of situation available to the teacher and school administrator through which to make behavior changes in the endless stream of children and youth who pass through the door of the school. The concept of curriculum is as dynamic as the changes that occur in society. In the narrow sense, curriculum is viewed merely as a listing of subjects to be taught in school. In a broader sense, it refers to the total learning experiences of individual not only in school but in society as well. Curriculum is the learning opportunities and the learning activities that the faculty plans and implement in various settings for a particular group of students for a specified period of time in order to attain the objective. Curriculum is a runway for attaining goals of education. It is considered as a blueprint of an educational program. Curriculum is a systematic arrangement of the sum total of selected experiences planned by a school for a defined group of students to attain the aims of a particular educational program. The scope of curriculum is important for multiple reasons. To avoid being overwhelmed by or be unfocused in curriculum planning, to help assess students' readiness for and receptiveness to a particular curriculum, to help collaborate with families and other teachers to make sure students are having a coherent, meaningful experience with learning. Curriculum is a design plan for learning that requires the purposeful and proactive organization, sequencing, and management of the interaction among the teacher, the student, and the content knowledge we want student to acquire. Curriculum in brief is a set of materials, a sequence of courses, project, a set of performance objectives, a course of study, that which is taught in a school, a set of content, everything that goes on within the school, a series of experiences undergone by the learner in school that which an individual learner experiences as a result of schooling participation. Importance, need, and utility of curriculum. Let us now understand the importance of curriculum. A curriculum is considered the heart of any learning institution, which means that a school or universities cannot exist without a curriculum. With its importance in formal education, the curriculum has become a dynamic process due to the changes that occur in our society. Therefore, in its broadest sense, curriculum refers to the total learning experiences of individuals not only in a school but society as well. The most important step is the general need assessment. Its goal is to focus the curriculum by defining the deficit in knowledge, attitude, or skills that currently exist in practitioners and the ideal approach to teaching and learning these objectives. When completed, the general needs assessment makes a strong argument for the need for the curriculum and identifies potential educational research questions. A well-researched need assessment impact beyond the learner objective by identifying educational methodologies, faculty development resources, potential funding resources, and opportunities for dissemination of the curriculum. The general need assessment is usually stated as the knowledge, attitude, and performance deficit that the curriculum will address. Curriculum has a broad scope because it is not only about the school, the learners, and the teachers. It is also about the development of society in general. In today's knowledge economy, curriculum plays a vital role in improving the economy of a country. It also provides a solution to the world pressing conditions and problems such as environment, politics, socio-economics, and other issues of poverty, climate change, and sustainable development. There must be a chain of development process to develop a society. First, the school curriculum, particularly in higher education, must be developed to preserve the country's national identity and to ensure its economy, growth, and stability. Thus, a country must have a clear vision for its pupil. Aims of curriculum. Based on the definition quote above and the review of literature on curriculum, the following aims can be identified. Character. To lay foundation for rich, useful, and moral life so that the learners may work for social welfare. Number 2, national heritage. To make children capable of understanding their national heritage and have faith in it, along with it to evoke feeling for the honor of an individual. Health. To build health of children and to develop appropriate mental and emotional characteristics. Clear thinking and observation. To develop conscientious power based on appropriate hypothesis so that they may differentiate right from wrong and truth from untruth. In addition to it, to develop interest and ability in children for search and observation. Knowledge and skill. To develop knowledge and various skills in children according to their abilities. Aesthetic feeling and expression. To develop aesthetic appreciation and creative expression in children. Social and economic relations. To develop appropriate social and economic relations so that they may lead life in family, school, and society with appropriate behavior, besides to develop vocational skills in them and to provide them the knowledge of economic relations of human society. Citizenship. To create faith and feeling of pride in them in respect of the Indian Republic. In addition to this, to make them aware of citizens' rights and duties. But this citizenship spirit would not be limited to our country only. It filled of goodwill and sympathy would extend to the international community. Thank you.